Alby, it's been a hugely traumatic period in Hong Kong's history, and of course for Hong Kong International Airport. Your passenger number decline was profound by any measure. Something like 71.5 million passengers in pre-pandemic 2019.
Yes.
And we look back on last year and the number's fallen away to 1.4 million. What a fall. Sum up for us just how testing a period COVID has been for you, Sissy, and the whole commercial team here at Airport Authority Hong Kong. And how did you keep your morale up and your spirit up through dark and troubled times?
Sure. HKIA had been one of the business airports in the world for many years, as you know. We are always very proud of our efficiency and our professional services. Clearly, COVID has brought unprecedented challenges to us all. But we are always very confident that people would travel again, whether it's for business, leisure, or family reasons. That's why we always remain very optimistic mid to long term. That's why we keep investing in the last couple of years. We renovate our existing terminal. We construct the third runway, build a new Terminal 2, and also achieve our airport city vision. I must also thank the strong support from our retail and F&B partners. Many of them are here today in this wonderful Trinity event. Some of them remained open during the most challenging times to serve our customers, our passengers. We are pleased to see gradual increase in traffic after the recent government's relaxation of quarantine requirements. We're gradually reopening our shops and F&B outlets. We certainly look forward to the continuous recovery and welcome our passengers with a new and enhanced airport experience.
And one of the very important dates in the relatively recent history of Hong Kong was September the 26th. The real red letter day for you as a resident of Hong Kong, me as a resident of Hong Kong. It meant the scrapping of the previous quarantine requirements.
Yes.
How important was that breakthrough, if you like, and how now is Airport Authority Hong Kong gearing up for the recovery that's going to follow post September 26th in terms of some of the things you're going to put in place?
September 26th is definitely a key date, but we have been working a lot behind the scenes the last couple of years to prepare ourselves in different areas for this recovery. We always joked that we renovated every single inch of our terminal, and that's quite true literally. For instance, we transformed all our boarding gate areas, introducing different feature seating and also e-boarding gates empowered by biometrics and touchless technologies. We have upgraded all our toilets, over 100 of them in different parts of the terminal. We have set up 3 multimedia zones to transform the passenger travel experience. We have built the world's longest airside bridge. We call it the Sky Bridge, connecting one satellite concourse with the main terminal. Passengers can enjoy great views of the airport on that bridge. And we are also going to open a bar on top of the bridge with stunning views of the apron. More specifically on retail, as you know very well, we have refurbished our luxury retail zone, housed to 40 top-tier luxury brands. I'm also very happy to share that Chanel, MS, and Alby, they have all finished fitting out their new duplex stores, and they will open from November onwards together with other major luxury brands. Also, we have built a new food court with great views of the apron, and not just physical shops and restaurants. In fact, we have also revamped our airport online shop with new, better user interface and additional services for our passengers.
Yeah, so I'll pick up on one or two of those things because just before this interview, Alby, you took me on the most extraordinary tour of this great airport ecosystem, I would describe it. And we saw some of those attractions, as it were, up close, the multimedia walls, fantastically impactful, really great to see. And of course, the Sky Bridge, We walked it. I can see that becoming,
Yeah.
you know, one of the great attractions of the modern airport world.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
been a real spirit of investment. It must be just a very exciting moment for you now, though, to
Yes.
see this all coming alive after this very, very troubled period.
Absolutely, Martin. Like I said, we have been preparing ourselves really hard, not just myself, but all my colleagues in different departments of the Airport Authority Hong Kong during the last two years or so. And all of us certainly can't wait, you know, for the passengers to return. They're gradually coming back. And ultimately, what we want to achieve is that when the passengers are back, they're seeing almost like a new terminal. Yeah.
I can't wait to get back after the Trinity Forum, because as we're speaking,
Mm-hmm.
almost you're planning for openings in early November, as you mentioned.
Yes.
This forum's taking place on 1st to 2nd November.
Yep.
By the time I get back to HKIA, I'm going to see something new, I suspect, or many things new.
Yes, yes. Many new retail reopenings, and also on the F&B side as well.
Great.
We're really excited about that.
We'll look forward to that. Now let's turn to the even bigger picture,
Right.
if we may, Alby, and that's to transition, a nice term this, from city airport to airport city.
Yeah.
Now I read that you're pouring some Hong Kong $40 billion into this. That's about 5.2 billion US. So that's a lot of money into the airport city development. Sum up for us, please, the goals of the program and the ambition, the scale that underpins this 10-year program.
Sure. Besides developing our core capabilities in passenger and cargo traffic, the airport city vision envisages our airport, the HKIA, as not merely a city airport where passengers simply take their flights. We want to become a destination in the south for both Hong Kong and also the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. We now call it the GBA. In the past few years, in fact, our development already extended beyond the traditional functions of an airport. While of course, we continue to operate our airport efficiently, with the multiple projects, many of those you have seen just now, of the airport city around us, we are expanding our functions, including commercial, entertainment, exhibition, and many more. Our goal, ultimate goal, is to transform HKIA into a new landmark and become an economic growth engine for both Hong Kong and the Greater Bay Area, the GBA.
All right. Now let's talk about Sky City, an integral part of what you've been talking about until now.
Yeah.
Covers some 25 hectares, if I'm not mistaken. It's incredible.
Yes, yes.
And of course, a 350,000 square meter space anchors it, called 11 Skies. Now again, talk us through, if you will,
Sure.
About those projects and what this means to Hong Kong, as well as to Hong Kong Airport.
Yep. Like you said, Sky City is a key element of our airport city vision. It is a mega-scale commercial development poised to become a vibrant lifestyle hub. We are very confident that it would redefine consumer experience and draw visitors from all over the world. And within Sky City, we have 11 Skies, which will be Hong Kong's largest integrated complex for retail, dining, and also entertainment facilities. It will house over 800 shops and with over 150 dining concepts. It's developed by New World Development. It features 570,000 square feet of entertainment facilities, such as Gazania, which would provide immersive and interactive role-playing learning experience for the kids, first in Greater China. It would also have the Skytrack, the largest outdoor and indoor karting track in the world. Besides retail, entertainment, etc., 11 Skies also provides Grade A office towers for companies specializing in wealth management, wellness, as well as medical services. The 3 Grade A office buildings already commenced operation in July earlier this year. Apart from all these, Sky City will also house more hotels for travelers' stay in Hong Kong. The first hotel in Sky City, the Regala Sky City Hotel, was opened back in December 2021, and it provides 1,200 rooms.
This is making Hong Kong International Airport a destination in its own right, I think.
Yes, that's our overall mission.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, great to see. Alby, also been plenty happening out on the tarmac, as it were. Not so long ago, a third runway opened. It doesn't stop there. You call it the 3RS project,
yes,
I believe, scheduled to be finished in 2024.
Yep.
How transformative will this be to HKIA?
Okay. The 3RS includes formation of 650 hectares of land by reclamation. It also includes construction of the third runway, and also we're building a new concourse and expand our Terminal 2. For the new third runway, actually it has been opened for operation. Familiarization for flights on the new runway already commenced a few months ago in July earlier this year. We will remain in dual runway operation as the center runway has been closed for reconfiguration until 2024. For expansion of the Terminal 2, the currently closed Terminal 2 will be expanded to provide full-fledged services, including both arrivals and departures facilities. It will be comparable to our existing Terminal 1. And of course, we have the new T2 concourse. We call it T2C. The new T2 concourse is now in construction phase. It would span approximately 283,000 square meters, providing a wide selection of shops, F&B outlets, and different passenger facilities. So we are really excited about all these new upcoming projects. With all these expansion projects, the airport will be able to handle the anticipated annual passenger throughput of 120 million and cargo volume of 10 million tons by year 2035, further enhancing Hong Kong's position as a leading aviation hub in the world.
Yeah. You know, Alby, everything you've told me today, I think spells out a great spirit, firstly, of resilience. You know, Hong Kong has been through a lot, so has this airport, as we well know. But you've stuck with it. You've continued to invest through the period, but also commitment, vision. It's all about building the future as opposed to looking back into the rearview mirror, which might not look so good over the last couple and a half years. It's a great story, I think, of optimism that'll go down very well with our audience here at the Trinity Forum, but also beyond. Given that this interview is being shown to that audience at a pretty important gathering, some of your retailer partners, food and beverage partners, and indeed brand partners will certainly be here at the Trinity Forum watching, and of course watching later via our media platform around the world. Do you have any closing overarching message for them?
Okay. As we chatted earlier today, Martin, we always bounce back. I mean, people in Hong Kong, and certainly this time there should be no exception. What I want to say is I'm sorry that I'm not able to attend this great event this year. I'm currently busy working on what many of you guys were doing earlier, which is reopening the shops and F&B outlets to serve the returning passengers. While virtual meetings are very convenient, nothing beats the experience of meeting face-to-face, exchanging ideas and experience with fellow industry friends, yourselves. In the future, we see many opportunities ahead in our airport, and we certainly welcome retail and F&B partners as always to join us to bring global travelers elevated airport experience. I certainly can't wait to meet you all again in upcoming travel retail events, and we also look forward to welcoming you all back to our airport and also the city itself.
What a great message to close on. Alby, wishing you well with all the openings, all the investments, all the wonderful facilities you're creating and curating at Hong Kong International Airport. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.